Hello students, and welcome to another lesson presented by the Learning Depot. I'm Miss Lulu Shaw, and in today's lesson we will learn about sentences in inverted order. Most sentences follow the natural order. This means that the subject comes before the verb. This is the most common structure in speech and in writing. Let's look at this example. The cat meows softly. In this sentence, the subject, the cat, precedes the verb meows. This is the natural order. But if we inverted the sentence, we would say, softly meows the cat. As you can see, the verb meows now is in front of the subject, the cat. Subjects in inverted sentences can be tricky to identify because the subject does not always appear at the beginning of the sentence, nor does the subject come before the verb. It is the other way around. The verb comes before the subject. You will encounter sentences in inverted order in literature and poetry since they offer a different stylistic structure and rhetorical effect. Inverted sentences place more emphasis on the verb. And while you may not think about it, you use inversion all the time. As a matter of fact, interrogative sentences are typically inverted. Let's start with questions. What time is it? How do you set the alarm clock? These two sentences are examples of inversion. In what time is it? The pronoun it is the subject, and the verb is the predicate. As you can see, the verb comes before the pronoun, making the sentence inverted. In the other example, how do you set the alarm clock? The subject is you, and we have the auxiliary verb before the subject pronoun, you. Remember that the main auxiliary verbs in English are verbs in the form of to be, to do, and to have. Let's go on to the conditional. Conditional sentences express factual situations or hypotheticals and their consequences. Most conditional sentences begin with the if clause, like in these examples. If you had apologized, I would have forgiven you. If I were there, I would have helped him. If you should need clarification, please contact me. If we remove the if, we have, had you apologized, I would have forgiven you. Were I there, I would have helped him. Should you need clarification, please contact me. Notice that these sentences are inverted because we have the verb coming before the subject. Let's go on to the modifiers so and such. Sentences beginning with modifiers so and such are usually inverted. Let's look at this first example. So fast was he driving that we couldn't catch up to him. In this sentence, we have the verb was before the subject pronoun he. Therefore, the sentence is inverted. Let's look at the next example beginning with the modifier such. Such an amazing night it was. Now in this sentence, the verb still comes after the subject. However, the subject is at the end of the sentence. The subject is a pronoun it, and the verb is was. It was such an amazing night. Let's go on to negative adverbs and adverbial phrases. Seldom have I seen a more petulant child. Only then did she realize how much she loved him. Little does he know about life. These sentences are all inverted sentences. And in these three sentences, we have the auxiliary verbs come before the subject. And in this case, they're subject pronouns. Have I, did she, does he. To summarize, an inverted sentence places the verb before the subject. The most common ways sentences are inverted are by using questions, modifiers, conditionals, adverbs, and adverbial phrases. And remember that inversion is a stylistic or rhetorical technique that you can use to add emphasis to your sentence, and that your ability to recognize subject in inverted sentences will usually be assessed in standardized tests. Remember that you can always go back and review the video to watch any section that you did not understand, and leave me a comment if you need further explanation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you real soon.